Hola, all signs. Welcome to your reading for the period of, for the week of September 18th to September 24th. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. I know my setup looks a little bit different. Bear with me. We're getting used to this whole remote learning thing, and I'm in another room, so I can't be in my regular room. So, starting off with a Virgo. You have the Temperance card, which is a card of Sagittarius, if that resonates for you. You all are, with the Temperance card, it's like you're trying to stay in the present. You're trying to use everything around you, trying to get your peace, trying to just have peace of mind. So you're really trying to get balance in regard, and I mean in regards to your surroundings, or in regards to how you're being and tempering your emotions. And I think it's because there's an offer that came in. It could be a romantic offer. Whatever it is, it's something that appeals wildly to your emotions. And I kind of feel like you need to get your emotions in check, or you need to be in the right state of mind this week in order to accept this offer. So I think you all are being very proactive about that, so you can get the best out of this offer that's kind of coming in, because otherwise your emotions will be driving the bus and things won't go quite the way you want them to. So keep that in mind for this week. Next, we have Libras. Libras, you have the Death card, which is a card of Scorpio. This is a card of being done, over, finished with something, moving on so that you can have a rebirth. I think you needed to do this so that you could be harmonious. I do think you tried to resolve it as best as you could, but you guys are all about peace and harmony and balance and having things go well. And I think you did your best efforts to try to attain that as you could. But I think you had to sever something. So whether it was releasing an employee, releasing a relationship, a friendship, you decided to move forward so you can have a rebirth and you can restore harmony to your life this week. Next, we have Scorpios. Scorpios, you have the Devil card in reverse, which is the card of Capricorn. If that resonates, you are getting out of a situation. Again, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be any kind of connection, probably something that wasn't serving you well. It could be a bad habit, an addiction, or it could be an actual person, like I had mentioned. But the thing is, once you kind of are out of this week, you still have unfinished business. So you don't really feel complete, or you don't feel like you said everything you needed to say, or you don't have the closure that you feel that you should have in order to actually move on. So when it's things like that, I often say, or it's a situation like that, I say sometimes we have to create our own closure so we can move on and just be done with it. So consider that for this week. Next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is, I feel as though you are in a, well, first of all, I think for some of you, you're in a work position that you had to kind of take because of the situation you were in at the time. So, I mean, I almost feel like you're doing what you need to do to get the bills paid or bring money in. I see this employer here who's, giving, money to these employees. I feel like maybe not as much as you would rather have, but I feel like it's getting you by. I also feel like you're very practically focused this week also. Maybe you're focusing on finances and things like that because you're trying to heal either something within your heart, something within yourself, so that you can move on from something. And I'm kind of seeing the way that you're kind of doing that is shifting your focus off of the emotional and onto the practical and the finances so you can actually do that. So I hope that works out well for you this week. Capricorns, you all are getting out of your head. You've stopped overthinking, you've stopped overanalyzing, you've realized that doing this is leading you down negative rabbit holes, and I feel like you're done with it. You have the clarity of the Queen of Swords, so you have decided to look at the bigger picture and how whatever you were doing and however you were in your head was not serving you as it should have, and you're seeing the way forward in your own truth and what you kind of need to do. Not only that, I feel like whatever you were in your head about, it was somebody who was very foolish, wasn't serving you well, and you're just kind of like done with them. So I feel like you're focusing on other things and getting out of that negativity surrounding that person or that entity. Next, we have Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the World card in reverse, and what I kind of got from this is that you almost get to the end of a project and you can't quite make it happen, or you're trying to make something happen and you have a piece missing. Almost like finishing or trying to finish a jigsaw puzzle and that final piece isn't around. I'm seeing that you need to bring other people into this in order to complete this cycle. So you need to have a collaborative effort. You need to work with other people in order for this to succeed. I don't feel like you can do it on your own. If you continue to try to do it on your own, I don't think it's going to work out for you. I know you all are very independent creatures, but I think this is a case where you're actually going to have to bring other people in, have a team in order to complete this project or whatever you're trying to do. Next we have Pisces. You all are pretty much for this week, and I'm not kidding, over and done with a somebody or a something. I see you leaving to find something else, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship. You have abandoned it. You have emotionally checked out. You've freed yourself from it entirely, liberated yourself from the prison that you were in. You could have been stuck in a contract, a relationship, any kind of mental kind of prison, and you actually made the choice this week to get out of it. So, I mean, we have two cards here kind of saying you are done and finished for good. So good luck with that this week. Next, we have Aries. Aries, you all seem to be having a lot of communications going on this week, talking to a lot of people, trying to get a lot of things going. I feel as though something has happened to you. There's been destruction or something, an ending that was very unexpected, very shocking, really nothing you can do about it. And in talking to these people or having these communications, you're realizing the purpose and why the destruction had to happen, or you might be trying to kind of use those communications to get over it the best that you can. So I feel like in talking to other people, that's your healing process, and that's your way to get out of something that's really kind of destroying you or really bothering you at this time. And in doing so, it's going to bring in other opinions from people, and you're going to see how other people think and how other people handle it. So I think it's really going to help you out for this week. Next, we have Tauruses. Tauruses, there's a situation going on where something is trying to get done. I don't know if it's a work situation. It's a practical situation. There's more than one person involved, usually a team, usually a collaborative, something that is going to be recognized by the public, maybe a project of some sort. And it's not going anywhere. Either it's because people don't appreciate what you're bringing to the table. It may be because somebody that's working on it is a thorn in somebody's side and is stopping it from working. And this is causing you to be kind of like in limbo. So you're in this hanging out, this holding pattern because it can't move forward because of this element that's kind of going on. So try to be patient this week and kind of work through that. Next, we have Geminis. I feel like you're in conflict of some sort here with the Five of Swords in the upright. There's somebody they just want to fight. You don't have to engage in every fight that you've been invited to, is what I'm kind of getting. This person who is very, they like to win, they like to be right, they're causing problems. As a result, they're causing a lot of setbacks, a lot of delays, a lot of communication problems going on, and preventing a lot of goals from happening. So you're going to have to kind of deal with this individual. I feel a lot of ego kind of goes along with them, and they just don't want to be happy. They want to be right. So you might need to rise above, or you might need to kind of take back your power in regards to this person for this week. Cancers. I think some of you are going to have an affair this week. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like there is I feel like it's more you. It could be being done to you, but I feel like there's some sort of infidelity going on, which is going to be very passionate with somebody that you have a very very sexual chemistry with, or someone is going to make a passionate offer to you, and you are going to take them up on it this week. In doing so, you may be betraying somebody, or as I said, it could be happening to you. You could be being betrayed because somebody is making an offer to somebody else in terms of having an affair or an infidelity of some sort, but don't get a divorce or anything based on that. Remember, these are cards and stars. And lastly, we have the sign of Leo. What's going on with you all is that you are realizing huge opportunities that are out there for you, and you're considering how you're going to kind of make them happen. You're actually trying to choose which opportunity you're going to sort of work on. Some of you are like, I'm going to try to do it all, but you're feeling very proud and very capable of expanding your horizons and commerce and trade and anything kind of in the business industry. For some of you, this could be in terms of dating. You feel very capable about dating a lot of other people. but you are being very careful and holding on to your assets, not being real spendy with your money and things like that, because I think that kind of incorporates into this somehow and it makes you feel secure. So you're being a little bit cautious, a little bit frugal in regards to whatever these opportunities are, which is really a good thing. So that is what I have for you this week. I hope this week serves you well. Consider a personal reading if it resonated. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.